Yo, it's your boy Deuce Machiavelli, man. Let's get into the show.
I done walked so many miles, I done let so many down. So many nights I done felt worthless. My whole life I've been abused, locked in a cell institution. Outside, so I feel helpless. Greatness, I deserve it. Grammy Award, I deserve it. Charting #1 on the billboards, I deserve it. Everything they got was doing great, I deserve it. For everything I experienced.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay. Yo, what's good with it, man? It's your boy Deuce Machiavelli from the PotStop. What's up, man? It's your boy Deuce Machiavelli from the 757 PotStop. You already know what it is. We live, back at it again. As you can see, got a repeated guest, TempSeas, my man's back in the building, and we got my co-host, who today is going to be our special guest, you know, the one and only Chef Qweezy, man. What's going on, big dog?
How you doing, man?
Hey, all right, man.
How you doing, man?
Yes, sir. Good vibes, good vibes. Understand? What a, yeah. When you're sponsoring great value. This lighter? Try talking my lighter, dude. Gotta watch these videos, man. Yeah, man, last time you seen we did we was in the hot box with TempSeas. You already know how that went. You know, he was telling us about his latest album, Pop Shit. Qweezy won't there, he was handling some business, man, but now we got some free time, my man, he's back. So we, you know, throughout all this, you know, he's been in the co-host. I was like, he has his own brand. I mean, like, Chef Qweezy is more than just a co-host or a chef. You know, up here to y'all, it's a co-host, but y'all don't get to see the Chef Qweezy. So today we gonna talk about Chef Qweezy, man. Talk about Chef Qweezy. So like, tell the people about you, man. Where you from? You know what I mean? How you started out? You know what I mean? Let's get the backstory on Chef Qweezy, man.
Sound good. So, from Brooklyn, respectfully.
Brooklyn
County Hospital, but I was raised in the streets of Lake Edwards, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Tyrone. And honestly, my name's Chef Qweezy.
Yes, sir.
Started cooking. I mean, honestly, I've been cooking my whole life, but I started my business, I want to say, at the end of 2019, after going through like a rough patch in my life, you know, just trying to figure myself out, trying to figure out where I wanted to take my life, what I wanted to do with all this shit.
Yeah, man.
And then I just figured, why not cook? Because I like to eat, I like being around food, I like dealing with food, I like just making people feel good. And food is, you know, food is one of those things to where it's like, if it's cooked the right way, if it's prepared the right way, it can change somebody's whole mood and, you know, just how they feel about the day or whatever the case is. So I just like making people feel good, and I feel like my love language is through food, so that's what I started doing, and I started cooking, and that's what it is. So yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That's all right. You gotta have that. You gotta have passion to do what you love, man. If you doing something and you ain't passionate about it, what you doing it for? What you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. What you was about to say, man? I'm sorry.
No. I was just gonna say, like, I definitely got a passion for the cooking. I love the cooking. I've been cooking damn near all my life since I was a kid. And as I got older, I just realized, you know, the normal, you know, like normal working and living that everyday shit just won't for me. Like, not saying anything's wrong with that, but for me, I just, you know, wanted to, you know, just live life on my own terms, on my own schedule, and I just felt like it wouldn't be no other way to do that other than doing what I do best, which is cooking. So I turned my passion into a business, and here I am today, you know.
Hell yeah.
Raising my head.
Chef Qweezy with the braids, huh?
Yeah.
No bullshit, man. Speaking not only as your homeboy, man, but as like somebody, you know, watching you grow and develop, man. Like, my man's went from selling trays in his own kitchen to now he in a more upscale kitchen. You know what I'm saying? He traveling, and when I say like it's hard trying to commend people from Virginia doing certain stuff, because a lot of people they don't have the time to stop and, you know, post everything they do. You know, some people don't have the chance or to really put their stuff out there because they might be shy or they might not, you know, they might feel socially awkward. Or they might, like I said, might just not have the time. So like, you know, a lot of people don't know like a lot of your business endeavors, man. So well, I know I've had this food before. I ain't gonna, hey, listen. Smash, you hear me? I got you. Tell me, you ever had, I know you done had a Qweezy plate, man. Come on, man. You quiet, man.
Nah, this is my brother, but nah, cuz, it's, know what I mean? I feel like I had little last week, so I ain't really got too many questions. I know, I'm just, shit, I'm here as a fan, I didn't know I had his food, this is my brother, but, you know what I mean? Nigga got damn talent, you know what I mean? You got God-given talent, just like, know what I mean? Like, both, like, niggas, know what I mean? The same way niggas are, oh yeah, it is, like, know what I mean? Respectful.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You know what I'm saying? So now, it's a lot of stuff that you may have, a lot of people probably ain't even tried yet. So what are some of your favorite dishes that you done made that you would say your favorite is?
I'll say breakfast more so, because breakfast is, like, presentation-wise, I feel like I can just, you know, do it like presentation-wise, when it comes to breakfast, I feel like the breakfast is so much easier to make pretty. Like, dinner, like, I don't know, because to me, food is art, and people eat what they ask first, so my biggest thing when it comes to food is really the presentation. So I can't even really specifically say what do I enjoy cooking the most, because I just enjoy making food look good. Because once it look good, then, you know, people gonna be attracted by their eyes, and then once they're attracted by their eyes, it's gonna make them want to eat and then figure out what it's hitting on. And once they figure out what it's hitting on, they're gonna be like, damn, this shit good as fuck. I mean, it tastes as good as it looks.
So you enjoy just cooking overall, but your main thing when you're cooking or when you're presenting is like how your food looks, your presentation.
Presentation is everything, because somebody can tell you all day they cook good food, but if it don't look good, you're not even gonna want to try it.
Okay.
So I feel like that's like the most important thing when it comes to me. So, but if I had to like really specify on like one category of food, I'd probably say breakfast. I love cooking breakfast. Like, breakfast is so simple, but then at the same time, it's just like, it's so unique at the same time. It's just cooked the right way and you do the right shit with it. So also, I can't even really specifically say I have one certain thing that I like to cook. It's just, I like cooking food in general. You know what I mean? But I just like making my shit look pretty, you know?
Yeah, for sure, no doubt.
So people can, you know, just already have the intention that the shit gonna be good before they even taste it. That's what I want.
Yeah. So what's something that like the people always ask you for? Like what would you say would be like a Qweezy fan favorite? Like something that anybody hit you up for? Like, I know the Philly State egg rolls always look crazy.
Yeah, I'd probably say egg rolls, my Philly State egg rolls, church chicken egg rolls, and Rasta pasta, that go crazy every time too.
Wait and see if you say this one that I'm thinking about, because I hit your ass up.
And then the lamb chops too. Yeah, lamb chops go crazy. Like,
They make the best lamb chops on this side of the goddamn
lamb chops go crazy. No crap.
I love the lamb chops.
Lamb chops go crazy. I just got on the lamb chops when I started going to culinary school. When I went to culinary school, I had my very first lamb chop, and ever since I had that, it was up since then. Like, I just been going crazy with lamb chops. I really figured out the lamb chops. I like the science behind the lamb chops, the perfect way to cook it, the different types of lamb. You know, you got Australian lamb, you get New Zealand lamb. You know, so many different types of lamb, ways to cook it, and you know, it's just. It's just an amazing thing to cook, and as of lately, within like the past few months, lamb chops has probably been like my most requested item, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, that's right, man. So like, so like, I know with respectfully, I know with like a lot of people liking your food. I know it's like also probably a good number of people that probably like hate on your shit too, right? I don't know. Have you ever had like?
I mean, possibly, but I don't pay attention to the hate because that shit ain't doing shit to me. I don't feed into negativity. whether I see it or not, I don't know. I'm at a point in my life where I just want ultimate peace all around. Like, I don't even let shit get to me. Like, I have seen the time, like on Instagram, I scroll on Instagram, like, people would sneak this, be like, oh, I ain't paying Chef Qweezy to do this, and I can do this, like, I can do this, and da-da-da-da-da. And I don't give a fuck about no Chef Qweezy, and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Like, I just see shit like that all the time, but I don't pay that shit no mind. Like, I see it, but that shit don't really, like, shit don't mean nothing to me. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like,
What Bernie Mac say? And if they don't like it, fuck them.
Boy, just be yourself. If people don't like it, if you're being yourself, fuck them. Message.
Yeah, like, that shit just don't
What he
matter.
said. I think that's what he said. I'm gonna find it. No bull. He said that shit.
I just don't pay attention to none of that shit. You ain't finna interrupt my peace and doing what I got going on. Niggas gonna hate regardless whether you doing good or not. Like, as long as I'm happy and I'm satisfied with the shit that I'm doing, then that's that. But then at the same time, it's like, I know most of the time everything that I'm doing, I'm putting my best foot into it. So if I put my best foot into it and I know like somebody don't like it, then I could be okay with that because I'm okay with constructive criticism. So I'm not okay with everybody being like, oh, your shit is bad. I don't want you to lie to me and tell me my shit is bad all the time. I want to be able to hear like, okay, you know, we could have did this differently. So the next time,
So for like the people that don't know that about you, like what would you say for like the people that have had your food before, like you think they be giving you like 100% true feedback when they be like your food good? Like, do you trust you? You gotta trust your food.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I trust my food before I even put it out there because with my food, I more so try to like just really hit on the flavors. I try to make sure you taste flavor in your food. Like, 9 times out of 10, I go out a lot of times. And niggas' food don't be having no flavor for real. Like, shit might look good, but niggas' food don't really be having no flavor for real. Like, the seasoning don't be there, or even if it does have, like, I don't know, like, I'm not used to really a lot of food with flavor when it goes to me going out. So that's kind of why I got more into the cooking myself, because when I cook, I know what I'm cooking, I know how I'm cooking it, I know everything that's being put into the food. So if it don't turn out good, I don't got nobody to blame but myself.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
No.
I can't blame the nigga in the back of the restaurant that cooked my shit and didn't know how to season the shit the right way and do the shit the right way, because I didn't have to go there. I chose to go there, so at the same time, I can't expect everybody to be able to. I can't go out with the intention of every restaurant I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna have a great experience every time. Like, sometimes I know restaurants are like a hit or miss. But then when it comes to my cooking, I know for a fact what I'm doing with my shit. Even if I fuck my shit up, I'm okay with that because I fucked it up. And it's just like,
cookout, bitch, count your fucking days. I go to cookout every time for the same fucking tray. And you know, I think it's my fault because I choose to go there, right? I choose to go cookout. Bitch, count your fucking days. I go there for a cheddar style burger every time I ask for no onions. I will get onions every time I ask for no onions. Count your days, bitch. We got this. Me and whoever is cooking at cookout, if I can't even get shit right at cookout, how am I supposed to trust going to an actual restaurant? Something as simple as cookout will fuck up my food every time. Bullshit.
but you gotta think about it. A lot of niggas that work at restaurants don't even really be niggas that know how to cook for it. They just there for the paycheck. They just there to get paid. It's just something to do. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas don't really care about the food that they're cooking, especially at these restaurants, because it's not their restaurants, so they don't really have to give a fuck about the shit that they're doing. As long as they're getting paid, that's all they really worried about.
Hell yeah.
Compared to somebody like me, I would say, or other private chefs out there, like, you know, I feel like if you more so go with a private chef or a caterer, you know what you're getting, and you know that the person that's cooking your food is gonna give you 110% every time, like, or that's what I would expect, because that's how I put my shit out there. Like,
Shit ain't got serious, man.
I give my clients 110% every time, so I would expect, you know, when you hire a chef or you go with a chef, you know, you would get that experience of getting to love with your food compared to going to a restaurant where, you know, it's a lot of people that really plays a part into that. Like, you got to deal with your servers, you got to deal with, you know, just other people that's in the restaurant, you got to deal with the wait time on the food. You got to deal with the restaurant being busy, so your food might take an hour to come out. It might take an hour 30, like shit like that.
Yeah,
so
it could be it could be ready and sitting.
Right. It could be a whole lot of shit that come with a restaurant, and I'm not bashing restaurants because I love going out to restaurants. There's nothing against restaurants, but it's just like, I just feel like the benefits that come with, you know, a chef is just so much more like of an experience when it comes to eating food.
Because you can put your own little swag, your own little twist to whatever you're making. So, I mean, you really can call it your own. You just, you know, because, you know, it's not, at the same time, you can only cook the same shit so many ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, people make the same shit all the time. So, like, you only gonna see, like, I ain't gonna say see the same thing every time, but you're gonna see probably the same dish, just a different way, presented a different way and everything. So when you cook it yourself, it definitely is something different.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But, yeah, all right. So, so a lot of people don't even know. Not only are you a personal chef, you travel too. So, you know, what's some places you've been to? Who are some people that you've cooked for that you that like really have held some like memorable moments in your life, or well, in your cooking career, should I say?
Shit. For the most part, I mean, I can honestly say I've traveled to every like major city. I ain't gonna say every major city, but a lot of the major cities in the states. Like I've been up and down the East Coast, you know, New York, Philly, Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, like all up and down through there. Carolinas, Atlanta's, and like through each city, I've been able to like just really stop through and like really just get a feel for like just the food culture out there, or just networking with people. I done been to Houston. I haven't been to Dallas yet. That's one place I still gotta go to. Yeah, gotta go to Dallas.
Dallas, we coming.
Yeah, I gotta go to Dallas. I've been to Vegas, Cali, New Orleans, Miami, Orlando. I done been all throughout Florida. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been to St. Louis, Chicago. A lot of the major cities when it comes to like food.
Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah.
So really, I just go to different places to like catch the food drift and like the culture and like see what it's talking about and just really learn, because I'm still learning this. You know what I mean? This whole industry, and I'm trying to figure out where I really fit in with this shit. So, I've just been traveling to more of the major cities. So who I done cook for, shit.
Yeah, like, cause you know, on Instagram, if you go on Instagram, you'll see you done cook for quite a few famous people. So like, like, so who, like, tell the people, some of the people like you cooked for. Well, I've seen Lyric Galore.
Yeah, I cooked for her. I cooked when I was traveling through Texas. What was that? I've been to Atlanta a few times. I meet a lot of people out there in Atlanta, like a lot of artists more so, and rappers. Asian Doll. Free Shiesty, 30.
Yeah. Free Shiesty, man.
Yeah, Free Shiesty.
Free Shiesty, man.
Shit. I didn't make that with Bow Wow.
Yeah, that's like one of your friends. That's like
one of my consistent clients.
Yeah.
Out here in Virginia and out there in the A2.
Yeah, he a fan at this point. Yeah, definitely a fan of your food, man.
I want to say, who else? I done cooked for a couple of people. Like, I really can't even think about it. I cooked for Baby, Lil Baby. I did it for a few other Baby. Out here in Virginia, like,
You cook for PotStop too.
Cook for PotStop. I didn't know.
Smoke, man.
Shit, well, it's really a couple. It's really a good amount of people. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. And then at this point, it's more so like I really just be like trying to tap in with the people that I'm actually like a fan of, or like people I fuck with, they work, what they got going on. So like, I just feel like with me coming up, when I was cooking for all these people, it was kind of like, you know, me just trying to network what I have to offer, you know, to the people that I fuck with, and then possibly, you know, whatever comes from that. Like, that's kind of how it was. Like, I don't cook for a lot of people, just more so just really networking. Like, everything happened really just through me just opening up and just.
Yeah, I was about to say, so
shit,
like, yeah, because it's just like I said, it was a good list of famous people. So like, as it when you cooked for your first celebrity, like, did you feel like after the first one it was easier to like start getting in touch with more of them, or like what was your thought process when you like went ahead and just was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to cook for celebrities, man. Fuck, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna slide on this and boom. Because I remember you also cooked for Dwayne Haskins Jr. Right before he passed. I know y'all was pretty, y'all had a good, had a good meeting when y'all, when you cooked for him and shit. So talk about that. How was that, man? R.I.P. Dwayne Haskins.
So, I cooked for, I cooked for Dwayne, I want to say like 2019-2020 season. Like the 2019-2020 NFL season. That's when I first started cooking though. Like, I just started cooking. And I kind of already knew, like, my intent for going straight to the celebrities, trying to cook for the celebrities, is just the fact that, like, well, I didn't even go really say celebrities, because I was really just trying to cook for, you know, the people that, in my mind at the time, it was more so like the people who can really like afford personal chefs. So the people who can more so like, I want that high clientele, you know, that high profile clientele, to where it's like I'm just on contracts and I'm kind of just like on the everyday working schedule. Like, you know, that's kind of how my mind was working. So when I first started cooking, in my head, I was only thinking like, you know, the rappers, the sports players, like those type of people was the type of people that only, you know, was getting the private chef. So when I first started getting into it, I didn't really have too much, I ain't gonna say I ain't had too much knowledge into the private chef business, but everything was kind of like a learning experience as I was just doing shit. Like, I was just trying shit, like everything was trial and error for the most part. Yeah. But I hit up Haskins, I don't know what made me hit Haskins up. Like, I'm not even sure, like to be honest, like, I want to say more so like I was probably just going through like a list of NFL players, maybe like just different people I wanted to cook for, like, or different people who would see my Instagram message and possibly give me a chance. And I think just going through like everybody I sent the message to, he was just one of the people that had responded and sent the message back. There was actually a few people that actually contacted me back, but like Haskins was like the first person to ever like finalize like a deal with me. Yeah, and I was able to go to his house out there, and it was like a 3.5-hour drive close to like DC area. What's his name? I just went out there, cooked for him that one time, and I actually got plugged in through like his girlfriend at the time. It was actually his girlfriend at the time who actually made it happen. So from that, came to the crib, started cooking. That was that. Like, everything, it was, the rest was history for real. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I went to the crib the first time, cooked, and that was, the rest was history. We built a relationship from there, and throughout that whole season, I was just, you know, the chef for the time being, just from selling trays out of the crib to just one day sending an Instagram message, and then I'm, you know, in the house of an NFL player, cooking and just living a private chef life. So it was kind of surprising how it kind of played out, but then at the same time, it was like, it wasn't really too, like, surprising at the same time, because I manifested this, I talked about it, so it's just like, I'm not really surprised.
Don't be afraid, manifest your dreams, man.
Yeah, like, none of this shit really happened, like, out of the blue for me. It was like, I manifested all of this shit, and so by the time it actually came about, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of living in between two worlds, because I was like, damn, it's just reality, but then again, it is reality, and it's like, I gotta take advantage of every opportunity that, you know what I mean, it's here, so.
Wow. But Nah, man,
that was a
that's
great time, though.
nah, for real. That's decent, man. Because a lot of people don't. I ain't gonna say don't have the courage, but they don't. I don't think they believe in themselves enough to go ahead and take that step to make a move to, step out there and really take their passion to the next level. You know what I'm saying? They don't take the time to be like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna hit the celebrity up, I'm gonna try. Some people, they go ahead, they make it happen, but other times they definitely do be people who doubt themselves, and don't doubt your ability. You know what I mean? Don't ever settle for just thinking that only the locals gonna fuck with you, because it's the people outside of here that's gonna fuck with you more than the people here. And it's sad, but that's what I'm here for. You know what I mean?
That's
we
what I'm
showing
saying.
love to everybody.
And that's not taking away from the people here that was showing love, because there was people here that was showing love.
Yeah.
But I just kind of knew what I wanted for myself, and I know that shit don't happen overnight. It's a process, but I kind of got a jump start on that shit early on in my career to kind of show me what that shit was about. And I mean, ever since then, I still show love to my locals. Like, I still be in Virginia all the time, taking bookings, cooking for people who have no celebrity status, people who just want a good experience. And
Hell yeah. My man's still in the city taking bookings and cooking. You hear me? No cap. All right.
But as of lately, I've just been working at the restaurant on Granby Street, Soiree Bistro. I've been at Soiree Bistro for the past few weeks, working with Mave, Kendra, Chef Ludo.
Shout out to Soiree, man.
Yeah,
Soiree
shout out to
Bistro.
Soiree.
Hey, listen, y'all up in the 757, y'all go check out Soiree Bistro, man. Real shit. It's beautiful in there. Beautiful in there, man. I went in there, and you'll never expect for it to look like that on the inside. From the outside looking in, you'll be like, okay, it's probably decent. Everything that you would expect before you enter, it exceeds your expectations. No bull. I get that. Real loud, man. So, what you got coming up? What's some future plans you got for yourself, or where you see Chef Qweezy, or what do you see Chef Qweezy doing in the next, I say, right now, short term, let's say short term, in the next 2 to 4 years, what do you see what do you see Chef Qweezy doing? Like, what are you planning for yourself?
The next 2 to 4 years, I could see myself getting a food truck, but ultimately, I want to do catering. Like, I just want to be a caterer. Like, I just want to cater, and I want to just host big events and be the person that you call on for your weddings, your baby showers, your birthday party, or whatever the case is. And then I'm coming and I'm hosting a party, but then I also want it to be like a package deal as well. Like, I don't know, like, I'm kind of that person where I just want people to have a good time. Like, I just want to come around and be like that joy of the party, or be the life of the party. Like, even if I'm not even the one that's dancing and doing all this crazy shit, just the one that's, you just feel my presence in the room. So with that being said, I feel like I bring the food. I want to just,
the food. He bring the
vibes,
food. The food bring the vibes.
service,
You know what I'm saying? The
I want to
vibes
also
is in the
just,
food.
I don't want to say too much right now, but I just got some other shit in the works to where like Chef Qweezy is like a package deal where you get like a lot of shit with Chef Qweezy. Like, you're not just only getting food, but you can get this, you can get that, you can get, it's a package deal, and it's gonna make sense. So I ain't gonna speak on it right now, but in the next episode, I'm gonna speak a little more on it. But goddamn,
Yeah, for sure.
I got some shit in the works though, for sure. Though.
Yeah,
But as of right now,
be on the lookout though.
Yeah. For right now, as I said, I'm at Soiree Bistro, just working. Come check me out anytime, Thursday through Sunday. We got brunch on Sundays.
Brunch on Sundays, 11 to 5.
11 to 5.
Brunch on Sundays, Soiree Bistro, 11 to 5.
Yeah.
Now, are you? So are you still doing bookings on the side right now, or are you taking a break from that for the moment?
Yeah, so I am still doing bookings on the side, but at the same time, like, I kind of just took a little break from that as well, just because, like, I'm trying to rebrand myself. Like, I'm trying to just really figure out what Chef Qweezy could be in the next 2 to 4 years. Like, I know what Chef Qweezy can be in the next 2 to 4 years, but then at the same time, it's like, I want to make sure I plan that shit the right way. Okay. Like, I just always want to have a plan. I just want to make sure my plan is the right plan, but I want to be dedicated to my plan at the same time too. Like,
for sure.
It's kind of like it's a lot of doors open right now, and it's like I don't want to make the wrong move too quick. I just want to weigh out all my options first. Like, so that's what I'm kind of doing this year. Just really taking a year back, looking at the business from like the outside in, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just trying to like really figure this shit out. So I'm just trying to make a move. The move makes sense, Definitely. So I just got my foot in everything right now. Really just trying to like test shit out to see what's really for me, what's not, type shit.
Okay. I was say, is fashion one of those doors? Because I see you got the Chef Qweezy merch on. Is that that's an exclusive piece, or?
Oh yeah, man. This is just a one-on-one piece. This one shit I just made. Really test out one day, see how it would look. Okay. I got the Chef Qweezy shirts. I got some Chef Qweezy hats. I got the Chef Qweezy gear on lock. But I'm also trying to figure out, like, maybe what more can I do? I can maybe get some knife kits, some cutting boards. I got a lot of shit that I want to do, but at the same time, like, I'm at the point where it's like everything I do got to make sense.
Yeah.
And I also don't want to overwork myself as well.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, like, everything that I got going on is more so like, it's kind of like a one-man show right now.
For sure.
Like,
taking one step at a time.
Yeah, I need to take it one step at a time, but then what I also need to do is kind of like find a team and more so more so have a strong team, because it's just like, team can make shit so much easier, especially when it comes to the business shit. Like, maybe if I had somebody like, helping me out when it comes to certain events, like, instead of me trying to do it on my own, it'll be easier for me to pay somebody by the hour or some shit to help me out. So it's costing me less stress and less money in the long run. You know what I mean? Just to easily bring somebody on with me just to help, when instead of me trying to do that shit on my own, I'm overworking myself, and next thing you know, the food might be late or whatever the case is, then I'm not prepped, I might not got shit, I gotta deal with the people, then I gotta deal with the food. So it's just so much easier when you got a team of people, and I think that's one thing I really like, I'm trying to like get like squared away with right now. I'm trying to just have a strong team of people that understand their position and like just understand like where they at in my life and where I might need them to be, so we can make this shit work. I got a dream, I know what I want to do, but then at the same time, it's like, I'm at the point where I know all of this shit is not going to be able to work if I do it on my own. And I've been doing a lot of shit on my own for the past years since I started. I've been doing a lot of shit on my own. So it's like, I know it'll be so much easier if I can just have a group of people that understands their position, everybody's set in place, so when the money's coming in, it's flowing all throughout, and there's no mix-up, no confusion, everything is on time.
Definitely.
Because time is key too, like, especially when it comes to certain shit, like, say for example, I got somebody that's reading my emails or my DMs, like, hey, like, it'll be easier if I'm paying somebody, to check that shit, do that type of shit for me, like an assistant or somebody who can do that. And
I was about to say, like an administrator.
Somebody who's running that shit for me, so I just need to focus on what I need to focus on. So even if I'm finalizing the invoice, it's easier for me to just get all the info and all, like, everything I want from the assistant, and then the assistant giving her the info, like giving the info to me, whatever the case is, and
somebody good with management and organization.
Managing and organizing. Maybe somebody that can help me with the social media and the videos and the editing and shit like that. Like,
for sure.
Somebody that can, like, it's so many, like,
different avenues where you can use a hand.
Where I can use a hand.
Hell yeah.
And with the shit that I'm trying to do, I can't do it by myself. That's why it's kind of like, I'm also trying to figure out, like, I love to cook, but it's just like, which avenue of cooking am I really going to take this shit? Because there's so many different ways to do it, and I don't mind anyway. But I just have to see what makes sense. And then at the same time, it's like, what makes sense to me is what I initially want to do, which is to cater. I just want to cater, and I just want to be a private chef at that. Like, I just want to, just want to be a caterer. I mean, maybe one day, maybe in the future, I might have dreams of opening up a restaurant.
Yeah.
But as of right now, I'm not really thinking about that because I just more so want to cater.
Yeah, for sure.
You got a lot of shit in the works and a lot of planning in the works. Shit gonna come together real soon, man. Don't even worry, man. Cause it was a lot of shit that I also done. Like, I want to say a lot of mistakes. Like, I don't know. Life has been nothing but like a learning process. Honestly, like it's a lot of shit that I didn't like fucked up in the past that I'm kind of paying for, or I didn't have to pay for. Or like just had to deal with the consequences that kind of held me back from doing a lot of shit that I really wanted to do, or a lot of shit that I could have did.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of those mistakes that I made was mistakes or shit that I was just doing without even thinking or being conscious about my decision before doing it. Like I was just doing shit off of acting without really analyzing the situation. So that's kind of like when it comes to the business, I'm just trying to like think this shit thoroughly and make it make sense before I make the move, because I don't want to make a move off of goddamn impulse, and then I do some dumb shit. So
hell yeah. Definitely, I feel you, bro. So, I'm high. Damn. How is it easy for you, or would you say it's easy for you to manage, like, mentally being, okay with, just taking that step to start your own business? Because it is stressful. Like you said, it's a lot of different avenues where you could use a hand. So, like, with, how are you able to, maintain a level head with having all those different avenues, like, in your plate? Because, like, and shout out to all the entrepreneurs out there, brand owners, business owners, small business owners, big business, or not even, fuck a small, big business. Your brand, and don't let nobody, your little business, your small, like, I ain't trying to make it that, but your business is your business. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, stand on your business, be proud of it. Shout out to all the people who actually took that risk to step out and start their own brand. Whether you just started, you've been doing it, keep doing what you're doing, you're going to make it to where you're trying to get to. So how's it, easy for you to maintain that level head knowing that, at the end of the day, like right now, it's just you?
I mean, I just focus on the current moment, honestly. I just live this shit day by day. I just take this shit day by day, and I just try to enjoy the present moment at hand. Like, I'm just enjoying the moment of just being here, being in front of the camera, just talking about this shit. So, yeah. I mean, that's the best thing I can do. I can't really focus on what happened yesterday, because yesterday's already written in stone. That shit over with. That shit's nothing's gonna change what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Sure. And then it's just like, I really can't think about how my tomorrow can go, because my tomorrow is based off of what I do today, honestly. And that's kind of how I just been able to manage it. Like, everything that I do today can affect my tomorrow, and everything that I did yesterday is already written in stone. So it's like, why stress about it? Like, nothing's gonna change that. Like, I understand, like, it be certain times where I do dwell on shit that happened from the past. I think that's just human nature. Like, I do shit like that, so I'm not gonna say that I don't, but it's just like, I think I've come to the point where it's just like, I understand that shit isn't gonna change nothing. Like, the only thing I could do is just learn from my mistakes. So if I do something that I feel like I could have, like, played my part a lot smoother in, then the next time stuff like that come around, I know how to manage that shit better, so I don't have to go through that same pain I went through that one time. So, I mean, I just understood that shit, and I just be living in the moment, honestly. Like, that's all you can do, just focus on the time at hand, for real.
No bullshit.
Because you just never know, like, with this shit. Like, life is so crazy nowadays with everything that's just going on in the world. You just got to stay prayed up and stay blessed, because you just, like, in the snap of a finger, shit be happening. Like, you can, for the good and the bad. Like, not even just on some bad shit, but on some good shit. Like, you can get a phone call that can change your life. Like,
long live my brother, man. Long live Quan. I love you to book, man. I love you to death, boy. I swear to God. Yeah. You know that. Forever, for sure. And that's the thing about life, man. Only reason you should be looking behind you is when you driving or you walking at night. Because life don't come with no rear view mirror. Cars do. So if you spend your days trying to look at the past, looking behind you, you're going to fuck around and crash. Okay? Okay? That's what happened. When you're driving the car, you worry about what's going on in the rear view mirror, you fuck around and crash because you don't see what's going on in front of you. Don't look behind you, look forward. Keep focus on what's coming. Focus on where you're driving to. Focus on where you're navigating yourself to. Don't look at tomorrow. Alright? Don't look behind you. You done already passed the liquor store. It's closed. You passed it. You can't bust no U-turn. You done passed the corner store. We in Virginia. The corner store, they closed. Can't buy no blunts from me. Alright, it's over for you. I mean,
It's just like
It's okay
that.
to think about the future. You always gotta have a plan, but then at the same time, it's just like it's different levels to this shit. Like,
Yeah.
It's really different levels to this shit, and it's like you gotta take this shit step by step. This shit is not a race. It's really not a race at all. Like,
not saying forget the past at all. You can still remember it, but you can use that to give yourself a better understanding of how to navigate going forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you driving, if you driving and you looking in the rearview mirror trying to fix your makeup and you hit a pothole, you gonna stop fixing your makeup and you gonna start driving looking forward, because now you trying to see what's going on ahead of you. You're not about to keep in the mirror, hit a pothole, because after the pothole you might crash. Now look, because you focused on what's going on behind you. Don't forget the past, but don't live in it. That's all I'm saying. Don't forget the past, but don't live in it. That's all. That's it, that's all, man. So yeah, man, that's all right, man. Appreciate that. Chef motherfucking Qweezy, man. You already know what it is. Co-host, but today's special guest. You know the rest. Stay prayed up, be blessed. Okay? Smoke good gas, don't stress. Okay?
Stress at all.
You know what I mean?
No need to.
I mean, come on now. Life is what you make it. Life is what you make it, man. My man's made his dreams come true. And it ain't even all over.
It ain't even over yet.
It ain't even all over yet. The dreams ain't all over, man. I mean, you keep navigating, keep looking forward, okay? Drive that car. The car, metaphorically, is life. That rearview mirror is your obstacle. You only need to look in that rearview mirror when you trying to get over, okay? Look in that rearview mirror when you trying to get over some shit. All right? Don't forget the past. Don't live in it. This episode, we brought out my boy Chef Qweezy. Like I said, special guest today, co-host from here on out. You know what I'm saying? But my man's got a brand. We're gonna promote him. Y'all like to eat. He like to cook. Go ahead, book him. You know what I'm saying? Tell him. You on Instagram at Chef Qweezy.
I'm on Instagram at Chef Qweezy.
You know it.
That's the logo right there.
You see it?
Yeah. Chef Qweezy.
Qweezy.
I'm on Facebook as well.
Facebook too. I mean.
And for the most part, shit, for right now, I'm at Soray on Grammy Street. Come check me out Thursday through Sundays. We got brunch on Sundays, 11 through 5. That's really about that for now. You know what I mean?
Soray Bistro on Grammy Street. Catch my man Chef Qweezy. Thursday through Sundays. Brunches on Sundays, 11 to 5. Get there, okay? Get there early. Don't be late, because you're going to be mad as hell if you can't eat what Chef Qweezy done made. Alright? So don't be one of them people, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for telling the people about you, man. You know what I'm saying? People don't even know. They don't even know who you is, man.
They don't even know, man.
I'm telling you, man. A lot of people don't know who my nigga is, man. Respect. I mean, don't put some respect in your man. PotStop, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Deuce Machiavelli. I'm sick of this goddamn AC unit in the background. Rob Ski left mid-episode, but he's sitting outside the gate with his shirt off like he in goddamn GTA with Crocs on. And he definitely got on some no-show socks, but they're not. Come on, bro. I ain't talking about your ethical. So it's sick. No show. Those are female socks. Y'all, I don't want y'all to see this nigga. I wish y'all could see this nigga right now, B. No, ain't nobody. Hello, how you doing? No, I'm saying. 757 PotStop, man. You already know what it is. We bring y'all the real 757. All right, next episode, we don't know who we gonna have, but you know. You never know who we gonna have up here, man.
Might be short, let it spot, get a box, you gon' write report. I swear I'ma keep it 100.